Well, welcome into the Nightcap, everybody. It's TableRockSports.net. Want to thank you for joining us all across the board, whether it's on the app, whether it's on YouTube, wherever you might be finding us. I am Nate Goodyear. He's Neil Carvalho and Adam McLaughlin. I'm sorry.
Close enough.
It's not Adam. It's Anthony. That's why I write this stuff down. But I changed my page, so who even cares? A good first game between the girls' teams, and now it's the guys' teams going at it tonight. Klamath Union comes in at 12-5 on the season. They are 2-1 in Skyline play, whereas Phoenix is 10-6, but 3-0 alone atop the Skyline Conference standings. So the caveat here, Neil, is that these two teams have already met once this year.
Yes, second game of the season for Phoenix. I don't know, might have been Klamath Union same.
And Klamath Union was able to get the win. So this game's shaping up like the type of game that is going to have a major impact on the early season Skyline standings. Now, the other way you look at those games, too, is it was all the way back in December 7th, I believe it was. And those games, and you, Neil, you're a football coach, so you know this as well as anyone.
Yeah.
Those games, a lot of times in December, no, that's a whole different basketball game than what you see this time of year.
You're still figuring things out.
They're still playing football.
Right.
You know, and I mean, you watch these early games, and you got the kids that play safety are still taking pursuit angles in their presses, you know, and it's a lot more physical, kind of sloppy game.
Exactly, and that's what it was, a kind of sloppy game that first time. And so, you know, probably be a lot different. And, of course, you learn some stuff. And, you know, the scouting report I got from somebody was, you know, KU has three really guys you got to kind of take care of. Darius Holmes, Xavier Arvizu, and Garrett Short, the big 6'3" kid who really pounds the board. So, you know, Pirates are going to have to, you know, really play hard. I guess the first game, Darius Holmes really dominated. You know, he's a physical kid, one of their football players, pretty good, strong kid, and I think the Pirates had trouble containing him last time, so they're going to have an answer for him this time.
Well, it wasn't a very high-scoring game. As I recall, Phoenix was held to less than 40 points in that one.
Yeah, it was something like 52-37 or something like that.
So Phoenix looking to stay undefeated in league, and they're doing it against a tough opponent tonight in Klamath Union. I mean, you know, you got to be a tough team if you're going to show up with a kid with red hair and braids like that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, and he, you know, that's Darius Holmes, one of the better football players. He's fast, physical, strong, senior. So we'll see what kind of things. And then their center, you know, you got a 6'4" kid. Sorry, Jacob Cook is the kid that they said really goes hard inside. Number 5, he's 6'4". You know, kind of has that Nico Mannion look from Arizona.
And just like that, Klamath Union is out of the gate after winning the tip.
So Pirates, man-to-man defense.
It's a nice feed by Arvizu. Kick it out. Short wants a 3. No good. Arvizu with the putback.
Yeah, and, you know, he got around Ortega there. Ortega's really going to block him out. And the Pelicans also playing man, so do my Bill Raftery. Man-to-man!
Man-to-man! Well, then you know what it takes to play good man-to-man defense. You got to have onions, baby.
That's right.
So here's Goff, the senior, trying to direct traffic out at the midcourt line. We're in for 36 minutes of man defense. I think we might have a bit of a track meet on our hands. Yeah. A nice right-handed finish from Hutzel.
And I think that's the key. Ethan Hutzel getting to the rim is going to be really big for the Pirates because he is that inside presence. Good switch there.
Oh, boy.
They got the little switch and got A.J. Stanfield under Cook, and, you know, 6'4" against 5'11". 6'4", a good 6'4" guy really take care.
In both possessions, we've seen that pick and roll trying to get that switch out of KU as Hutzel's too strong.
Good move there.
So I think that's, you know, as long as Phoenix sticks in a man-to-man, we're going to see a lot of screening.
Yeah, and you're going to have to fight around screens and not get picked off because that's going to be something there.
Cook misfires for Holmes, and that's the first turnover.
And good job. I mean, Nick Goff, you know, that's Nick is, you know, one of our smaller players, but he's the one football player on the team, so I like his physicality, and I think him on Darius Holmes is good.
Nice passing, but unable to finish for Phoenix.
Yeah, Stanfield got a nice little pass from Hutzel. Couldn't finish there. Got to finish those.
Arvizu swarmed. Here's Holmes. Rebound down to Phoenix.
Yeah, Pirates really got to, whoever's on number 5, Cooks, really got to get a body on him.
Hutzel with a nice move, but lost it. Holmes all the way. Blocked! What a block. Nice defense coming back in, but the putback is good from Garrett Short.
Good hustle, good block there.
Unfortunately, left his feet at his second bite at the apple.
Yeah. Pirates a little sloppy on the ball couple, and that cost them there on that one.
Braden Watts dishes. Stanfield. No good. Nearly stolen in the backcourt. Ortega was there, but Arvizu's into the lane. He's met with some good defense, and they're going to call it travel.
Yep. Picked him up a little late. Nobody went back on defense. You know, you got to stop the ball. So they're picking up semi-full court. Looks like
maybe a three-quarter here.
Yeah,
and they're just in man-to-man.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to slow things down a little bit.
And I think maybe he's on Nick Goff, who's kind of the point guard, so trying to get him maybe not have the ball. Goff, one of the quicker guards in the league.
Watts now to Stanfield into the lane. Goff wants a three. No good. Hutzel with the rebound. Ortega, nice pump fake. Steps in. No good.
And Ortega's the kid who can, if he can get his threes going, he is pretty deadly. He is a great zone buster, man-to-man, a little different.
Arvizu hits a three, and Troy McNichols wants to talk about it. 4:27 left in the opening quarter. It's 9-2 Pelicans.
And if I remember, Arvizu is one of their better three-point shooters. And it's one of the guys they got to kind of contain. So Pirates a little down here. Got to make some moves, figure out, get their offense going a little bit. They've had some decent shots, just not falling right now. Hutzel had one little strong. Ortega had a little drive, just little long. So maybe the Pirates a little fired up. Got to kind of calm their nerves a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good point. It does kind of seem like maybe there's just a little bit of nerves there.
Yeah, it's a big game. I mean, in the last 3 years, the Pirates haven't been competing for, top part of the conference, and now this is their shot, and, maybe a little tense, a little excited. So they just need to calm down a little bit, see what happens.
It's a little different having that target on your back at the top of the league. But really, if they keep getting these looks, they should be in pretty good shape. They move the ball well. Watts is going to attack. He's into the lane. He's blocked by Arvizu, but a foul. See who the whistle goes against there. It was a block.
It was a block. Is it on 5, Cook?
I believe so, because I think they would have. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Now, that's definitely a guy the Pirates would love to get in foul trouble. Yeah, pretty good size for Klamath Union. Cook is 6'4", Short 6'3". You have somebody off the bench who's 6'3".
It's Ty Clayton and Logan Jenkins both checking in for the Pirates. Second one no good, and the rebound cleared by the Pelicans. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Baseline here for Short. Nice dump off inside, but unable to finish his Cook. He's got the rebound again, too strong. Blocked by Hutzel. Klamath Union stays with it. Arvizu tees up a three, no good. Trying to shield the ball out of bounds. It is going to go to Phoenix. Nice defensive possession.
Yeah, the Pirates do got to work on rebound a little bit. I mean, when I played, I was 5'8", so I knew if you got a rebound, you got to really get somebody in there and block out. And, you got to back them up a little bit or else they're going to go right over you. So, Pirates got to use a little bit of strength there, but, that's something you got to work on and come with. So we'll see what happens there.
That foul is on Aaron Franklin, his first. Ty Clayton attacking off the bounce, and he has it blocked.
A little different than the girls' game. The refs seem kind of letting them play a little bit. I mean, can't see if they're getting hands on balls or not, but boys a little stronger with the ball, I think.
Well, that time, I think, too, part of it is Clayton going up amongst the trees as Hutzel with a nice move and finish.
Did a little dip under and over. Got him up in the air and came up, put the shot, and, he's 6'5". He should be able to make plays like that.
I think early on he had a turnover off the dribble that is a little bit misleading because he looks pretty comfortable on the ball. And
yeah, he does handle it pretty well.
That's big for a guy that size to be able to penetrate from the perimeter.
Yeah, exactly. And at one time, he's effective when he's taking the ball to the rack. Sometimes, he'll settle for some outside shots, and I think that's when he's got to remind it, hey, take it to the rim. Then you can get that outside shot any time because, they shouldn't block something like that.
2:52 left in the first quarter. Cook in with the left hand, tries to go under, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he was a little bit out of control. Got kind of bailed out by Logan Jenkins there. Kind of really going into him. Yeah,
that I think
he probably could have backed off. I don't think he was going to be able to come underneath. He was looking to dish that, and just got bodied up.
If you're not going to be able to get there to take the charge, you have to use that sideline as your friend.
Yeah.
Holmes with a pump fake, step back, nice look, and he's got it.
Nice move there.
It's tough to defend.
Yeah, he kind of gave him that little step back. And he's 5'11", good elevation, knocked it down.
Stanfield wide open path, but it's stolen. Quick hands by Arvizu, and it's a 3-on-2 for the Pelicans. Going up, Cook has it blocked from behind.
Good hustle there by Hutzel.
Third block so far from Hutzel just here in the first quarter.
So sophomore coming in for Phoenix, Olszewski.
Going to get a little run, try to get a bigger body down
yeah.
low. Maybe help with the rebounding.
And it looks like they're going zone right now. It's a little 2-3 zone.
Arvizu,
baseline, though.
Nice take.
So the sophomore really didn't get baseline there and got a pretty easy shot for Arvizu. Pirates made a little run back to 8 points.
Hutzel wants 3, and he's got it.
So if he can get his outside and inside game going, he becomes very deadly. He's really worked. That shot's improved over his last couple years.
7 points for Ethan Hutzel, and the Pirate deficit is down to 5. 1:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Cook with a nice move up and under.
Yeah, good moves there. And really no help in that zone to that middle to kind of double him up.
Good feet work. Triple on the way. No good. And here come the Pelicans. Lucky he didn't get called for a reach was Braden Watts, and he forces a turnover.
Good job there. And Watts is, one of their better. He had a good open look there. If he can get that shot to drop, that's what the Pirates need. Watts and Ortega are their main three-point shooters.
1:18 left, 15-8. Phoenix trails on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Logan Jenkins into the lane, dumps it off for Olszewski, who kicks it back out. Clayton into the lane. Olszewski up strong. He has it blocked. Cook just swatted it away from behind. Minute left. 3 ball on the way. Bingo! Ty Clayton for 3. And it's a 4-point game. Oh, answering back. Aaron Franklin shooting from the hip.
Yeah, that was like a 1950s set shot.
A quick release.
Yeah, it was real quick.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Hutzel looking for 3. No good.
I don't know if you want that shot with 20 seconds.
Just feeling it a little bit after that first one. 20 seconds left now. Ball on the floor, and here comes Phoenix. Hutzel up ahead. He stops. He turns. He feeds it inside, and Jenkins will step out. Ortega into the lane. Olszewski lost the handle, but it's off a KU. 6.5 seconds left in the first quarter.
So let's see. It looks like KU's manning up out of bounds, which I like. Got a screen, get somebody moving.
Oh, wow. Quick hands,
Yep,
and it's a turnover.
Not a good play.
Cook pulls up, dumps it off. A nice dish from the big man as Taylor finishes, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So 8 minutes complete. It's Klamath Union 20, Phoenix 11 here on TableRockSports.net.
Rock Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe today.
Back here for the start of the second quarter, Nate Goodyear, Neil Carvalho with you here from Phoenix High School, where the Pirates trail 20-11 on TableRockSports.net. Sharp vision is important for your student athletes on the field and in the classroom. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon on Royal Avenue in Medford. Vision care for the entire family with state-of-the-art equipment and the optical boutique for the right look. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more. Second quarter underway. Not a lot of fouls in that first quarter. I like a game like that.
Yeah, real quick moving, pretty crisp. Both teams still playing that man-to-man right now. Well, KU, so let's see what the Pirates do.
Hutzel has been the focal point of the Phoenix attack, and he lost it off the dribble. Nicely defended that time by Christian Taylor. Here's Clayton off the dribble, looking for Hutzel, and instead he turns it over. The ball is loose and a foul.
And that's the kind of fouls you don't want Hutzel getting. That's a cheapie out there for him.
First foul for Ethan Hutzel. He's actually going to get a pretty quick breather here in favor of Braden Watts.
So the Pirates fairly small right now. Let's see what they're going to do.
Xavier Arvizu and Ethan Hutzel are tied for the game-high score of 7 apiece. Here's Arvizu, steps, finds Cook. Elbow extended, back out to Arvizu. Taylor looking for Cook. A nice defensive possession here for the Pirates.
Yeah, the Pirates kind of in a 1-2-2 or 2-3-2 zone, and Stanfield kind of gives them a little bunny foul. Probably not a good foul there. Kind of out of control.
Tough to defend, a pretty big size mismatch there, and I give credit to Klamath Union's offense for having the patience to end up with that matchup on the block.
Yeah, they just kept passing around looking, and Cook just kept moving around and making cutting in until they finally got him hit with the mismatch. Does miss that first free throw.
Nick Goff is back in the ball game for the Pirates.
This is kind of danger time for Pirates. They're down 9, now 10 points. Offense kind of stagnant, and their main guys on the bench, who's been their offensive weapon.
Ortega for 3, no good.
Looks like he drifted a little bit on that shot.
Ugh.
So KU doing what they should, take it to the basket, picks up another foul. This one's, I believe, on Watts, right?
It is against Braden Watts. That's his first, but the 4th team foul now against the Pelicans. It'll send Garrett Short to the line.
So Coach McNichols got to figure something out. They want to make sure that they stay within striking distance here.
Both free throws missed. Nope.
He made the first.
He made the first. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Pirates do a pretty good job blocking out. Cook almost got that, but blocked him out enough. So Pirates need a basket here or something positive. Maybe a foul.
Nice setup there. Stanfield for 3. No good. Ortega skies in for the rebound. Yeah, they're getting the looks, Neil.
Yeah. Just not hitting their shot.
Oh, boy, get it out. My goodness. How do you recover from that?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good drive by Ortega. He was kind of in the air.
Just there's a lot of length on this Pelican team. They're finally
a trip to the line. You know what? You got to take some blocks to get the rock up there, so you know.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with putting in the effort and taking it hard.
So these are crucial free throws for Logan Jenkins here.
22-11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 6:14 left to go in the second.
And I think the last game against Henley, the Pirates were 36 of 51, I think, from the free throw line. A lot of fouls in that game. That was against Mazama, excuse me.
Yikes. Man, that game must have taken forever.
It took a while.
Second one's good for Jenkins, and he's going to have a seat in favor of Ethan Hutzel. And I was wondering how long they were going to want to give him, because they need points, and he seems to kind of be the guy that can give them to him.
And he's got to play smart here. So 1-3-1 zone, you really got to drop and backside when the ball's away from you.
Holmes for three.
Shouldn't give that up when it's a 1-3-1. Somebody's got to be on him, but he just elevated, took a shot.
That one no good.
Pirates not hitting their threes just off the tad. If they can get those to drop, a little different.
Yeah, now you just kind of have to make sure your guys don't panic.
Yeah.
No reason to rush. And you're thinking you cut this deficit in half by the break, you're going to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, because, they're not going to stay as hot as they have been from three.
And Phoenix isn't going to stay as cold as they have been.
Yeah, you would think not. And this is the game you want to get. You want to win your home league games.
Stanfield looks for Goff for three. There it is.
There it is. Good kick and dish there. Big shot for Nick Goff.
Hope that's a momentum builder here for Phoenix. Trap up top. Oh, they've got Holmes wide open down low, but instead they end up nearly turning it over. Three from Taylor is too strong. Cook with the long board.
Yeah, Pirates really not getting rebounds. They really got to work on that, giving up way too many offensive boards.
It's going to take a quick rotation. Taylor wants three. He's got it.
That's almost a backbreaker there.
Not strong enough the other way. Blocked again. It's a 13-point deficit for the Pirates. Holmes pulling up, wants a foul, and he's not going to get the call. Nicely defended that time, but Arvizu misses a bunny, and he's fouled. Braden Watts, his second.
Pirates really got to, pump their energy up a little bit, work on that defensive glass. They've really got to start blocking out a little bit better and getting those boards.
That can be one of the negatives of playing his own defense, is you're not always on a body to box out. Wide open runner is missed and blocked by Hutzel. 2-on-1. Goff with a lead pass. He's going to look inside. A wise decision. And now Watts is going to try to attack. Phoenix is going to pull it out and try to find a better shot with 4 minutes left in the half. Ortega, floater, got it!
Good. Thought he was going to dish, and he was like, no, I'm going to put this up.
Well, what the heck? Prayers are answered. 11-point game. Cook trapped in the corner. He bullies his way through, defended again by Hutzel. 5 blocks for Ethan Hutzel. Watts with the handoff. Gets into the lane. Stanfield thought about it. 3.5 left.
So I think, Pirates got to be able to drive, penetrate, and kick.
3 ball on the way. No good. Just can't get that shot to fall that they really need. Nice defense by Goff, and the rebound corralled by Phoenix. Hutzel goes baseline, flush it. Nice finish by Ethan Hutzel. He has 9.
Good drive there.
Thought we were going to see him go up there for a second.
I thought he was going to go for it, but I think
Smart decision. Hutzel
With the steal.
defensively. Turnovers on 3 straight possessions forced by Ethan Hutzel.
So Pirates need to capitalize right here. 9-point game. Good
Oh, and
call
we're going to
there.
get a foul with 2:36 left in the first half.
I think KU's taking a timeout.
First on Arvizu, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So we'll step aside. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Phoenix trailing 28-19.
Table Rock Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe today.
Welcome back to Phoenix High School. The Pirates trail 28-19 here on TableRockSports.net. I'm Nate Goodyear. He's Neil Carvalho. And it's been a good run here for Ethan Hutzel and the Phoenix Pirates. They trailed by 14 at one point. And after forcing turnovers on 3 straight possessions, 2 blocks and a steal for Hutzel, they find themselves now within single digits and an opportunity to pare it down a little bit more here before the break.
Yeah, big possession here. Like you talked earlier, cut it in half, and Pirates are getting close to doing that.
Goff directing traffic, finds Stanfield. Into the lane. No look there. Holmes in there tight defensively. Nice switch by Arvizu.
That's good. You don't have to rush. Find a good shot. You can work it. Just be strong with the ball.
Goff, there's Hutzel. He's got a guy down low. He spins, and he's fouled.
That's what he's got to do. Take it to the rack. He's 6'5", jump up there, and right now Cook's out of the game. So,
that's what they
take
want.
it in.
Let him go to work. Ethan Hutzel leads the Pirates with 9 points. Unable to get number 10. Garrett Short will check back in for the Pelicans. Each team with 5 team fouls. Could come into play here late in the second. As Hutzel now in double figures with 10. 8-point game. Arvizu kicks it out, looking for 3, and it comes up short. Hutzel clears the board. Looking up court. Goff.
Short.
3 ball, no good. But good effort for the save by Stanfield. Unfortunately, now the Pelicans have numbers.
Yep.
Short finds Holmes. Nice fake outside. High floater is no good. Gets his own rebound. And Hutzel, nice defense. And here come the Pirates. 90 seconds left in the second quarter.
Klamath wanted a foul, but I don't think he got him there.
None of the times.
And he made Holmes adjust his shot because Holmes went teardrop from about 15 feet. So Pirates looking to cut it back to the halfway point.
Stanfield turns it over.
Yeah, not a good pass there. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Short thought about pulling up. Now he's got a man in the corner. Franklin, Short. Oh, but again, failure to rebound.
Yeah.
Hutzel tries to take a charge, and I don't think you're going to get that call when you're that tall.
And that, Stanfield got the guy to shoot, didn't block out, and you've got to do that. You can't let the shooter, when you shoot the ball, you're always told follow your shot. You know where you're off or not.
Who had that basket?
22, I believe.
3 balls, no good. Thank you. And it's a 10-point game with 40 seconds left in the half. Here's Garrett Short. Now he finds Franklin again. Teardrop, no good, but Franklin continues to battle for the rebound and again comes down with the offensive board. 25 seconds now. Arvizu. Ortega, nice defense, but Short spins off him nicely. Nearly turns it over. Arvizu. Fade away. No good, but the rebound to Holmes and an easy putback. Tough break. 8 seconds left. Fired up court, and it's a turnover. Trying to keep the wheels on here for the final 3.5 seconds is Phoenix.
Yeah.
Just when it looked like they had some momentum.
Yeah, they were down 8 with the ball.
Here's Cook at the buzzer. No good.
Now we're down 12.
Well, that'll take us to the half. 16 minutes of basketball complete here at Phoenix High School. The Pirates just trying to keep it all together. They go into the break, trailing by 12 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's Klamath Union 32, Phoenix 20. Back with the halftime report after this word from our sponsors on TableRockSports.net.
Let's go!
At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you. The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Welcome back to Phoenix High School. Nate Goodyear with you. It is halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Klamath Union up on Phoenix 32-20. That's the sound of the Phoenix High School band. Always good to hear them. They do a great job too at the football games as a marching band. One of the primary features here at the Phoenix High Athletic events. As for the first half of that game, it was kind of rough on Phoenix. The second quarter was rough on both teams, but they got outscored in the first quarter 20-11, and a lot of that was off the hand of Xavier Arvizu. Hit a three, a couple of buckets, was 7 points in the first quarter. And after that, the second half was a little bit of a slugfest, Neil. 12-9 is the score I have in the second quarter. So, I mean, what that tells you is that Phoenix was playing a little bit better. They played much better defensively, especially Ethan Hutzel protecting the rim, but just not able to hit the shots they need to hit.
No, they missed a bunch of threes and had some crucial turnovers that, they didn't get those shots off. And every time you turn it over, that's obviously a shot you didn't get. And, they gave up way too many second chance points, especially on that near the end when they were up there. So, that one big series, KU had a couple shots, and then they ended up getting the rebounds, and hit a three. So, that's big backbreaker right after the Pirates had hit a three. So, you got to really get in tune with those and kind of work on that. If I'm Coach McNichol, that's my thoughts. Hey, we got to rebound, and we got to block out.
If you're thinking of positives for Phoenix, they got looks in both quarters.
Yeah.
They were able to get open shots. They just weren't falling.
Yep. And so, you got to tell your shooters, Watts, Ortega, keep shooting. Hutz will take you to the rack. But, cut down the boards. And I think the goal is in the second half, you give up, try to get them under double digits each quarter, and then you got to kind of get a little roll. I think you got to be within 6 to 8 points, preferably about 5-6 points going into this fourth quarter.
Well, Ethan Hutzel leads all scorers with 10 for Phoenix, and we'll see what the Pirates have to offer in the second half when we return. Again, the score, Klamath Union 32, Phoenix 20 at halftime. Back after a word on TableRockSports.net.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
Table Rock Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe today.
Welcome back to Phoenix High on TableRockSports.net. 32-20 at halftime. And fans, you got to stop into any of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to people and things that matter most. That's Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. I'm Nate Goodyear. He's Neil Carvalho. We've got Anthony McLaughlin running the camera for us this evening. Student program here at Phoenix High. We want to thank him for helping us out on a volunteer basis. As we go into the second half, this is going to shape up as a pretty pivotal finish here in the final 2 quarters for the first round of Skyline Conference play, as Phoenix came into this game alone atop the Skyline standings, Neil, at 3-0. Klamath Union would be in the driver's seat should they pull out tonight.
Yeah, because KU came in 2-1. I can't remember who they lost to. And Phoenix has a tough Hidden Valley squad on Friday. So it's going to be something to look at there. But the one thing is, I see that KU and Hidden have 1 loss each, and that means they've lost to one of the teams Phoenix has beaten. So it's kind of like, it's going to
still
shake
a lot
out.
to play for.
Yeah, it's going to shake out. But sometime in the second round, I would suspect.
Well, we're underway here in the third quarter. Arvizu drives baseline on Ortega, and he turns it over.
Good job. Ortega still gave him a little bit too much baseline, but he got him just enough to get him out of bounds.
So Goff, Stanfield, Hutzel, Ortega, and Watts, the 5 for Phoenix to start the third quarter.
And if you're Phoenix, you want to see shots start to drop, whether they're inside or outside, but you want to get a good, easy look.
And isn't that what you're telling your guys at halftime if you're Troy McNichols? Just keep shooting.
Yeah.
They're going to fall eventually. Stanfield thought about it. Goff had a look, but didn't pull the trigger.
So KU comes out in their little matchup zone, kind of 2-3 look, and Watts buries that 3. Just what we talked about, right?
Good start. Braden Watts got the look, got the bucket, and it's a 9-point game.
So Pirates come out back to their man. I wonder if that means KU sticks in zone for a while, or maybe they go back to man. I guess it kind of depends.
Nice rotation by Hutzel.
Yeah, he's been really solid on his defense tonight.
Holmes pulls up. He's got it.
He's got that nice little mid-range game. That's his second jumper he's made from the outside.
Yeah,
on
he
a
really,
pull-up.
he really does. And on the one hand, it drives you crazy because you think take a step back and make it worth 3.
Yeah.
But if it falls,
exactly. Maybe he's this a little better 18-footer than 22.
If he's comfortable and it falls, what are you going to tell the kid? You know?
Exactly.
Ortega.
And Ortega's got that range, and he's streaky. He can go off and all of a sudden hits 6 in a row.
Holmes is fouled.
I've seen games last year, Ortega, hit 6, 7, 8 threes. Seen him where he's missed 15, so you never know.
Foul's on Goff. Ortega will check out. Logan Jenkins into the ball game. Short looking. He finds Holmes. Dangerous. Arvizu now lost the handle. He's going to step out. Looking for Cook. Cook, who's pretty quiet in the first half. Nicely defended by Phoenix. Short wants a long 2. And the rebound cleared by Hutzel.
Good job of Hutzel. He found his guy, which was Cook, and did a good job blocking him out. Got the long off the side rebound.
Cook with only 5 points in the first half. Limited to just 1 point in the second quarter. Nice dish. Goff can't finish. Had to alter his shot for Arvizu, and here come the Pelicans.
Little tough for him to go all the way up and under that basket.
3 ball on the way. Franklin's got it.
Franklin's shot is low from the hip, but he's been making them. I think he has 2 or 3 threes.
His second 3 ball of the night for Aaron Franklin. He now has 8 points. And you're right, just kind of flinging it up there, but nice cut. Nice dish. Stanfield kicks it out. Watts for 3. No good. Tough to go at the backboard from that angle.
Yeah.
Cook is smothered. Nice step through.
Yep.
Boy.
Pirates let him sleep through, and all of a sudden.
Excellent footwork. It's a 16-point game, and with 4:47 left, the Pirates need a timeout.
So Pirates had cut it to 9 and then give up a 7-point run. It's just, they just can't get that key stop.
Well, Table Rock Sports is pleased to welcome a new sponsor this winter. That's Schlesinger and de Villeneuve Attorneys, PC. They specialize in the areas of personal injury, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, wrongful death, and other claims. And they have offices in Salem, Eugene, Roseburg, Grants Pass, Medford, and Klamath Falls. First time out of the half for the Pirates.
So you're Coach McNichol. What do you say?
Oh my gosh! I mean, I'm kind of flabbergasted at this point. Don't give up. Get it back to single digits before the end of the quarter. But you know, you're running out of biscuits like that as a coach to hand your guys. Carrots on the stick, whatever you want to call it. I mean, those shots got to fall. They've got to stop turning the ball over.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
is that enough? Could I fit that all into 30 seconds?
I think so. You know, we've definitely shots got to fall. So that's something they got to really. I mean, you got to make every possession count.
Nice take by Hutzel, but no good. And some of these shots here in this quarter have just been way off. That's money. Oh, too strong this time from Holmes. Nice pull-up in transition.
You know, he does a good job of, like, coming down hard, stopping, and then going straight up, not drifting when he shoots that.
Yeah, you can see that this KU team is really fundamentally sound.
Yeah, they do a lot of ball fake and move, and they've done several, like, especially the postmen.
Up
pivot
and under
one way
moves,
and up
good
and
footwork.
under. Because Cook's had, I think, maybe 3 of his baskets have been up and unders. Just kind of slide through a double team, and then there's nobody there.
Hutzel thought about it. Well, the Pelicans did come into this game ranked 8th in the state for Division 4A, and that one's blocked. Onto the floor, transition opportunity for the Pelicans. Short, pulls up, he's got it.
And you can't be worried about getting your shot blocked. You just got to keep going, taking shots.
Nice move by Clayton to get into the lane, and a strong finish from the senior.
I mean, you can take I think they can take him off the dribble. You just got to go.
Yeah, they've been hesitant to do that, and they've had some success, it seems like. And maybe that's part of just being a little nervous about getting your shot blocked so many times.
Remember Hoosiers, Jimmy Chitwood? I think I can take him to the rack. Take it to the rack and get some points.
Hutzel thought about trying it. Stanfield now, long 3 on the way. Jenkins got it.
One thing about the 3, you hit a couple of those, and you can start going. But you got to get stops.
13-point game. Yeah, Cook is fouled. Oh, boy. A dagger.
Looks like little miscommunication maybe on defense for the Pirates, and you just give that right back up.
Man, and to have an opportunity to wash away all 3 of those points, too, is brutal.
And now the Pirates need somebody under the basket.
No. No, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't miscounting you. I was saying, well, maybe they don't if no one gets there for Klamath Union.
Gets there. But they're like switching sides. Like, hey, I won't block you out. I'll have this side, and you have that side.
Cook misses another free throw. Rebound is loose, but he comes up with it. Boy, the Pirates caught a huge break, but not for long.
Nope. Cook might have got away with a little push-off, but you got to, like we talked, you got to rebound. They have killed the Pirates on the offensive boards.
2:20 left in the third now. Pirates trail 45-28.
Again, you just got to make some shots.
Here's Holmes, dangerous in the open court. He doesn't require much space to get that shot up.
Yeah, no.
Taylor. Arvizu. Holmes. Ooh. Now he wants the 3. 12 points for Darius Holmes, and the lead is up to 20.
So Pirates really got to get something here.
90 seconds left now. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to Arvizu. He's going to try to get a breather here on the offensive end. That probably could have been a travel.
Good board there for Watts. Hutzel probably should be aggressive here.
Clayton stops. Hutzel off a screen, steps back for 3. No good. .59 seconds left in the third. Nick Goff will check in.
So talked about earlier that the Pirates need to keep them under double digits each quarter. They've given up 16 in this quarter. First quarter they gave up 20. They haven't done that in any quarter, and they're really going to have to turn it up in this fourth quarter to have any shot. But they need to get something going here.
Attacking is Watts. Kicks it out. It's mishandled by Brandon Zanny, making his first appearance, and Ortega's fouled. Looks like this is going to go against Christian Taylor, his second. And just the second team foul. Pretty clean third quarter, just 4 fouls between the two teams. I'm sorry, that's the third on Taylor. 49.3 left.
You know, KU's a pretty young team, 2 seniors.
Yeah, they could be dangerous.
Yeah, because it's just Holmes and Arvizu. But, I mean, that is 2 of their big playmakers, but they got the big guy inside. On the other hand, Pirates are a veteran team, bunch of seniors.
Here's Zanny. Crossing over, finding Watts. Top of the key, attacking with the left hand, and he's fouled. Braden Watts will head to the line. .38 remaining in the third. Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission invite you to be part of the premier local sports event of the year. Thursday, February 13th is the 6th annual Top 10 Sports Stories and Awards Banquet. Spend an evening celebrating great moments and athletes from the past year with proceeds benefiting the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Visit travelmedford.org to purchase your tickets, and we'll see you there. Split at the line for Watts. 30 seconds remaining in the third. It's a 19-point game.
So I'm assuming KU, you play for the last shot here.
Phoenix kind of extending out. Looked like maybe it's flattened into a 2-3 now as a 3-ball there is off the mark. Cook with the board, blocked by Hutzel.
Probably about 5, 6, 7 blocks for Hutzel.
He's definitely to half a dozen. 3 seconds left. Stolen. Is he going to pull up and make it? No good. Braden Watts can't finish. 3 quarters complete here at Phoenix High School. It's Klamath Union 48, Phoenix 29 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Back with the fourth quarter after a word from our sponsors on TableRockSports.net.
Can't win.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best.
Back for the start of the fourth quarter. Nate Goodyear and Neil Carvalho with you. Phoenix trailing 48-29 here on TableRockSports.net. Going to have to score some points and fast.
So KU back man-to-man. Pirates looking around. So, you've got to kind of now, you got to look for a shot, but you got to start scoring. I mean, you're going to have a 30-point quarter.
And someone's got to start it. Ethan Hutzel's the man.
So if I'm Coach McNichol, we're going full court press. We either catch up or we lose by 40.
That's a great way to look at it. That shot no good. Rebound to Watts.
Because right now we're losing. But we got to do something a little different, put some pressure, get some turnovers.
Watts in the corner. Working on Franklin. He attacks. He goes up and under. He's got it. And the foul. Braden Watts with an opportunity for a three-point play.
Little break, hesitation. Looks like KU coach is going to call timeout, put Holmes back in, kind of stop the slide. He's done a good job as far as kind of anytime there's been a little run, he's called timeout, settled his team down.
48-33 your score. Free throws when we return for Braden Watts on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety of our students.
Well, they got to start thinking about it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Back here with 7:06 left in the fourth quarter, Braden Watts is headed to the line for a chance to cap his three-point play opportunity. It's been a 4-0 run to open the quarter for the Pirates. They had to come out and score in a hurry, and that's exactly what they've done so far. Oh, just missed it. But Hutzel trying to keep it alive. Cook has it, nearly turned over, but no. Arvizu feeds it up court for Franklin, who has it blocked, but a late whistle. We'll go against Brandon Zanny, his first.
And that's one of the things. Pirates have had a lot of balls rattle in and out, especially on the free throw line.
Second for Franklin is good. He now has 9. 16-point game. Nico Ortega is going to check back in for the Pirates. Hutzel all the way to the rim.
Good drive there.
Ethan Hutzel now has 14.
So Pirates is playing man-to-man.
Holmes very effective off the dribble, gets a good screen. He pulls up at the elbow, and it's too strong. Nice rebound from Ortega.
Good block out there, and Pirates got to move, got something open.
Goff, now Ortega. Back to the top. Hutzel looking to attack on short.
Ooh.
Ortega to the lane, floater, no good.
Really left that short.
And a travel. Good break for Phoenix. I think that time heard the footsteps of Cook.
Yep.
6:09 left in the ball game. Goff will set the play into motion. Here's Hutzel.
I would take it to the hole. Then kicking out. Surprised he has Zanny out there. I thought he might put a shooter out. Maybe he can hit that. And he does.
Hey!
There you go. So that's like I said, I put Zanny out there because you need a shooter.
No sooner do you say it than it comes true. First 3 points of the night for Brandon Zanny. It's an 11-point game, but Ortega is whistled for a foul in the backcourt. First on Ortega, fourth team foul. As A.J. Stanfield checks back in, replacing Logan Jenkins.
So Pirates got to keep dialing up the pressure.
There's Cook.
You know, you and I talked, Pirates need to get this under double digits by the 4-minute mark. They're getting close.
Goff has done a great job on Holmes, but he's going to get whistled for a foul.
Thought it might be offensive, but Goff probably handing him a little bit too much there. Ooh, that might have been close to travel. Take a charge.
Cook turns and looks. Nice pass. And Arvizu finishes. Well, what do you do there? That's a big man passing like a guard.
Yeah. And Hutzel went for the steal, which if he had gotten that might have been a tomahawk, but
unable to finish. Wanted a foul. No whistle. Holmes lost the handle. Cook trying to reset, 4:50 left. We're going to get a timeout from Klamath Union.
Yeah, a little hectic there, trying to settle his team down. Pirates made that little run, have the ball, don't get that big score. Back down 13.
So with 4:45 left to play in the fourth quarter, the Pirates trail 51-38 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls are ready to help. To learn more or schedule your complimentary implant consultation, call 541-779-3781. .point game. You got about 45 seconds to get it to within 10 for Phoenix if they really want to put the screws to Klamath Union here down the stretch. Cook has it knocked away. Hutzel's been giving him trouble all night long defensively. Nice feed from Holmes. Cook to Arvizu and a good finish. Just great passing from Klamath Union.
And Cook has really dished the ball well tonight.
Zanny pulls the trigger, no good. Things starting to slip away a little bit here from the Pirates.
You know, his big threat, Watts, is on the bench.
Arvizu has the last 6 points for the Pelicans.
And they've all been like inside the paint.
Zanny wants 3, no good. Hutzel skying up there, can't corral the rebound, and Holmes comes down with it. .340 now, and KU is going to slow things down. Although Arvizu with nice move, and he forces a foul from Nico Ortega. Yeah, there have just been so many times tonight, Neil, where Phoenix has been beaten by a great pass.
Yeah. Yeah, just not getting the next play.
Well, it's a full timeout, so that means we're going to go ahead and take it with them. 55-38 Pelicans.
I'm Officer Mike Jackson, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for South Medford High School, as well as 5 elementary schools nearby. With 5 resource officers working in partnership with Medford schools, safety is a top priority and essential to promoting a positive learning environment. SROs receive specialized training in how to communicate with students in a school setting and also teach classes to students, staff, and parents on important safety issues. I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jackson, working to ensure the safety of our students.
55-38 your score as we start the fourth quarter. Xavier Arvizu is going to the line, or start the fourth quarter. There's 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Are you kidding me? Xavier Arvizu is at the line. He has 6 so far just this quarter. Looking to tack on 7 and 8 as KU is starting to pull away a little bit. Arvizu, are they going to count that? A late substitution from Phoenix. Yeah, so they are going to count that free throw.
And so, very impressive how KU is looking to beat Phoenix earlier. KU lost to Hidden Valley, who the Pirates play on Friday. Hidden Valley lost to Henley by about 20 points, and the Pirates beat Henley at Henley. So a lot of this league is wide open, it looks like. I guess any given night, whoever playing well.
Well, this is the type of game that, people at all those other schools, Henley, Hidden Valley, North Valley, all up and down the league, they're going to hear about Phoenix getting boat raced at home if they don't get this a little bit closer. Unable to convert the three-point play is Stanfield.
Free throw shooting's got to be maybe 50%, maybe less.
Blocked out of bounds, stays with KU. Well, the other two Klamath schools are busy with each other tonight. Henley's traveling to Mazama. And then the only other game is Hidden Valley making the trip to North Valley. So,
little rivalry game there. So it's going to be interesting. Looks like Phoenix is going to take a loss here. If they can go to Hidden Valley and beat Hidden Valley, kind of tightens things up. A loss there, and all of a sudden there's a little, you get that one-game separation now, which you'd rather not have.
Nice defense by Hutzel, but Holmes is right there. He can't finish.
Close to a 3-second call there, I believe.
There could have been a few of them.
Yeah. So Pirates, I don't know. You got to start shooting and pressing.
Yeah, at this point, there's not a bad shot, right?
No.
That one's no good, but that's kind of how the night's
That's
gone.
how it's been. We've hit, maybe 4 threes?
Yeah, and it's not for a shortage of good looks. Just one of those nights.
Yeah.
Nice skip pass from Holmes. Tees up Franklin in the corner. Didn't want anything to do with it now as we're inside the 2-minute mark.
And, he's got that low shot, and Hutzel was coming. I don't know if he had enough time to get that one off.
Well, where he shoots from, Hutzel could have blocked it with his face.
Yeah.
So Jacob Cook had a quiet first half, but after that, he's now got himself in double figures after that free throw with 10, and where he's really made his impact, Neil, is passing the ball.
Definitely. He's made some under-the-bucket assists and got some easy looks for his teammates.
19-point game with 1:55 left. Watts can't find any space. Kicks it to Hutzel, who's got to shoot. Takes it to the rack, and he's fouled.
And maybe, how the league goes sometimes, maybe for Phoenix, KU is just a bad matchup with them. It's so, when you go A is greater than B, but B is not as good as C.
Transitive property doesn't always work with sports.
When you look and go, well, they beat Hidden, we beat Henley. Hidden beat them, Phoenix beat Henley, but now we're losing to KU.
Well,
so it's all tied up everywhere. Now, 3 teams will have 1 loss unless Hidden Valley loses tonight, which I don't foresee against North Valley.
Well, and you like to see the league like that, too, where it is so much about matchups.
Yeah.
It's not fun for anyone when there's one team that runs away with it.
Unless it's your team.
Yeah, well, of course.
Well, even if you look at that state championship banner in 2011, that team did not win the league.
Man, yeah, you just never know how it's going to happen.
Yeah, you know, you just get hot. And the next year, the same thing. The team didn't win the league, went to the finals. So, you know, you just got to get there.
Well, both these teams are well on track, but Phoenix is going to want to tighten a few things up before they make the trip to Klamath later in the year.
Yeah, because they're really going to have to rebound. And they might throw it down here and get a dunk.
Cook is going to go baseline and step out. Really no rush, although Arvizu draws a foul, and he'll head to the line.
I don't know if there was miscommunication, but Cook just kind of
snuck right behind him.
Snuck right behind. And when you're counting guys in front of you, if there's 4 in front of you, that means either they got 4 guys or there's a 5th guy behind you.
Something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Arvizu's had a big quarter.
Yeah, he has. He's got 7 here. No, I'm sorry. 9, I should say, in this quarter. Looking at 10. And just like that, 10 points in the quarter for Xavier Arvizu, 17 overall, and he's the game's high scorer. 20-point ball game. Nice finish by Stanfield. He has 4.
Uh-oh.
Cook has it knocked away. Nice hands by Ortega. Not good enough hands to handle a rocket like that.
Yeah. He was going to put that down, and Ortega got a hand on it, and yeah.
Good defense. Arvizu, back cut to Holmes, dumps it off to Cook. Short, splits the D. Running out the clock now is KU with 1 minute left on the clock, and there's a foul on Nick Goff, his second.
So pretty good crowd here for Phoenix. Student section been standing the whole game. Kind of disappointing. You know, they got the split with the girls. Coach KU's subbing out his guys, a couple of them.
Looks like we're going to see Pablo Macias. He's a sophomore, as well as Mark Bunding, both making their first appearances.
Holmes, double figures for Holmes.
13 with that foul shot. Hutzel with the board. Coach McNichols about to empty his bench, get some of the youngsters a little PT here at the end. You know, in a game like this, sometimes that's the funnest to watch because those guys don't see a lot of the floor, so they are going to shoot the ball. Ortega.
Of course, Holmes have been money in free throws, and then he misses one, and these guys might not get in.
Hutzel. Rough.
And then he hurts his ankle. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like it's just a little tight.
Olszewski, Zanny. Who else do we have there?
Clayton, Osorio, and the younger Hutzel.
Oh, there we go.
He's even bigger. He's 6'7",
well, he really
sophomore.
is. Osorio looking to the top of the key, nearly turned it over. Clayton there to save the day with 25 seconds. Clayton attacks and finishes.
Good job by Clayton there. Went lefty. I think he is left-handed.
He now has 7. 12 seconds left, though, and we're pretty much just running it out. 10.
Yeah, definitely don't foul.
Working on Olszewski. Here's Cook. 2, 1, and that's going to do it. Rough night for the hometown squad. They're able to put together a pretty good fourth quarter, scoring 18 points. But that was not even close to enough as they got outraced by a Klamath Pelicans team that now has allowed themselves a share of the top of the conference standings. Both of these teams sitting at 3-1, Neil.
Yep.
And we're not even through the first round of conference play.
So that sets up a big game for Phoenix on Friday with Hidden Valley and Klamath Union.
15 points for Ethan Hutzel. Pretty good effort out of the senior for Phoenix. He leads all the Pirates, but that's not going to be able to do it. They had no answer for Xavier Arvizu.
Yes.
17 points, 10 in the fourth.
Especially in that fourth quarter, and the rebounding. That's something they're really going to have to work for this next time. So KU will go to Mazama, who had been winless going in. So a big Friday for Phoenix. What they can do with Hidden Valley, who's usually a well-coached, patient team, and we'll see what happens. But I think almost, if I'm looking here correctly, KU beat them the first time, Phoenix 49-34. Phoenix would have taken them giving up 49 this game, but 2 15-point wins. So the next time Phoenix plays them, if I'm KU, I'm feeling pretty confident. Will that work to Phoenix's advantage? We'll see, but definitely some things the Pirates need to work on against this Klamath Union team.
Yeah, and you know, some of them were just, you can't, there are certain things you can't defend, no matter how well you play defense. I'd like to point out the passing from Jacob Cook.
For
the
sure.
Big man finished with just 11 points, kind of crept his way into double figures scoring, but really directed the offense nicely.
Yeah, really smooth under the basket, and he made some nice pocket passes, and they were right there and got some easy buckets. And that's, you know, Arvizu got about 6 points in the fourth quarter with those buckets and then some free throws.
Darius Holmes, also noteworthy performance for KU. He ended up with 13, had a quiet fourth quarter just hitting a free throw, but he was pretty impressive finding space to get his shot off, especially in the mid-range game.
Yeah. And Hutzel, 7 points in the first quarter, 8 the rest of the game. So, you know, they kind of slowed him down and nobody else really picked it up.
And he did a great job defensively, too. You know, Ethan Hutzel was probably the star of the game for Phoenix.
For sure.
The only Pirate in double figures, had about half a dozen blocks, but it ultimately wasn't enough.
Yep.
All right, well, hey, that's going to do it for us. It was a pleasure to be here. Phoenix able to get the split. The girls get the win, but the boys take the loss, and now there's a whole Royal Rumble going on at the top of the Skyline Conference boys standings. So thanks, Neil, for joining us.
I appreciate it.
It was
Thanks.
a pleasure.
Hope I get to work with you again.
Neil Carvalho, everyone. Anthony McLaughlin doing a fine job on the camera. I'm Nate Goodyear. Final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Klamath Union 62, Phoenix 47. Good night from Phoenix High School.